What's going on, guys? Over here, and welcome back to my Motorsport Manager career mode, and we're in the final two races of this first F1 season with Archer. So, final chances to improve parts, to get points. I mean, obviously, points doesn't matter too much. At the moment, we're in third. If you did miss the last episode, then do go check it out. It was uploaded on Monday. You may have missed it. I have a feeling the sub boxes were being a little bit iffy, so if you did miss it, be sure to check that out, because it was a great episode, great result. Not going to spoil it, but it means we're in third place still with 32 to 25 points to Chariot, so we should be good. It doesn't matter because of the championship prize money allocation. It's all the same for every team, so really we're just going to continue on thinking about the development of next year's car, and that begins with the engine that was made. So we've got this new engine that was made. We made that last episode. It's now done. It's made, so we can remove this engine from the improvability and then that on. So far we've got brakes check, engine check, front wing check, gearbox check, all for risky parts. The only two that do not have risky parts yet are rear wing and suspension. So that's going to be the task right now. I'm actually going to just move this to about, I would say, 17, 13, just to get the reliability up of this other engine, because we had to make this iteration, but just to get that up. It's not actually the best part compared to this one, the average engine we've got, but it is better than these two. So if I can just get that reliability up, I'd rather give that to Pernay as the second engine to use. But now we're going to go straight back to designing a new part. Suspension, rear wing left. We're going to do, I would say, suspension first. Let's get that out of the way and done first. So, we're going to try and choose the best we can get for all of this. Right, so it looks like the best we can get is a maximum 1397, and the base size, the base performance is going to be a lot better than what we've got currently at the moment. So, that's going to get done 5 days after the Brazilian Grand Prix coming up. So, that's fine. 1.15 million spending there, so 2.7 will come down from to 1.56. So that's the next part, and then the final part we'll make that's risky is the rear wing. Probably won't be able to improve every single part. You can see we're trying to improve 6 parts on one go. We probably won't get any of these near to the maximum, like within 1 point, but they're all going to be the best in each category, which is the most important thing, because the best part gets carried forward to next season as a kind of way the game uses to create the base car for next season. Right, we've got a dilemma here, apparently. A bit of a disaster. We found a leak in Chica Balcazar's engine cooling system. Reliability will be out of action. Oh dear me. Okay, so make with the fixing, minus 500,000. Which engine is this? Engine cooling system. Which engine have we got fitted right now? We have this one fitted right now. That's our best engine. Yeah, I need to fix that. That's our best engine, so let's fix that. Make with the fixing, yes please. Okay, so we only have 1 million to play with now. That's unfortunate, but we need to get that fixed because that's our best engine so far. And even though points maybe don't matter too much, I'd still like to try and do as well as we can in these last 2 races, you know, because they still count for points. So may as well try and get a bit of pride there at the end of the season. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it now. Time to go to Rio de Janeiro. Brazilian Grand Prix. It's going to rain in practice apparently, and then clear in the race. Brazil generally has been a pretty good one for us in GP2, if you remember back to last season. So, in light of that, I think I'm going to go for Vamoose again, third or above. See if we can get that. I think we can go for a podium. I think I'm confident of that. In light of also the tyre wear, I know last time in GP2, basically aggressive was the way to go. So, again, we're going to go for 12 Ultra Softs, 2 Super Soft sets, and 1 soft. In terms of part fitting, pretty much the same as we've always been. Anything else? Oh, we can give the new engine now. Look, 89%. Okay, so that's not actually the best performing engine, so we'll give that one to Pernay. So that'll be a nice boost for her. Front wing's fine, gearbox is fine, rear wing's fine, suspension's fine. Okay, let's go on. Right, 2 minutes left in this practice session. At the moment, it did start off raining in the session, but then got dry. So we're on level 2 on race trim. Should go up to 3 easily by the end of the session. Level 1 on intermediates. Level 1 on ultra softs. Could as well tick over to level 2 on the ultra softs if I continue Balcazar on. I did want to bring her in because I wanted to check her setup, but if we can try and get level 2 on ultra softs, that would be fantastic. There we go. So I'm just going to have to hope that Balcazar setup ends up being well. Pernay's was definitely good because I think hers was literally on triple excellent. I think 99%. So Pernay looking good. As always, like last episode, I said this in pretty much the entirety of this F1 season. is basically just praying we get a bit of pot luck with the quali, obviously, because it's a randomised grid. So just have to hope we get 2 equally good positions. Obviously, last time out in Australia, Pernay started down in 19th place, and even though she was probably the driver of the race, because she started so low down, she only finished in like the top 10, didn't even get points. So just a bit of rub of the green, really. So let's see as we move forward into the race, and it is actually raining as well. So the game lying to us once again about the weather, and it's raining to at least kick things off. Let's see. Ooh, it's going to get drier. Then I don't know what's going to happen later, but for now it's going to start off raining. The game's telling us to be on... Oh my god! That is... I literally just said we need a bit of rub of the green. First and second, it's a 1-2 lockout. Wow. Okay, we got very, very lucky there. But the game's telling us to be on ultras right now. But it's raining, and it's going to get even more damp. Like, after lap 1. So... I think it might be... I think we should go inters. We'll go ultra soft race trim, perhaps. But I think we should go... I think we go inters at the start. I think we should go inters at the start. So let's change this up. Tyre choice, inters. Fuel options. Let's only fuel up for like, I don't know, 6 laps. Even less. We want to use a bit of fuel there at the beginning. So 6 laps of fuel, let's say. And I think that's how we're going to go. I think that will be the way to go. I think this is going to turn out like a scenario like what happened in GP2 one time at Guildford, I think it was, where the grid goes on a different... Yeah, there you go. Look, double inters, and then everyone is on ultras. No, I think this is the way to go. I think this is going to be the absolute dream scenario for us. Here we go to 5 red lights to the Brazilian Grand Prix. 1-2 lockout there. Look at that. And we're off, and it is a poor start for Pernay, though, off the grid. But let's fast forward this. Look at this. Dampness on track, surely. Pernay's down to 4th and 5th, actually. What on earth is that? Okay, here we go. Balcazar first. Pernay climbing back up, 5th, 4th. There you go. Look at that. Down the inside, 2nd. There you go. Bang. Done. 1-2, back in it. And now, immediately, look at the gap Balcazar's got on the mini-map there on the top right. And there's a virtual safety car. Oh, frick. Really? Virtual safety car? That's just ruined this plan. Because now we can't get a big enough gap that I would have got if there wasn't a safety car. Obviously, someone's crashed because they're freaking on ultras when it's so wet. Do we come in? Do we come in and risk something? No. I don't think we can. No, we can't risk anything. No, we just have to stay out. We have to stay out. There's no point coming in. Ah, that's just ruined everything though. Because the delta time stays the same. Now what would be even bigger gap than this is only like a 9-second gap now at the moment. Safety car's out, safety car's out. Oh god, safety car's out. Okay. It's time to come in. I reckon... Actually, wait, no, hang on. I don't even reckon. I think we should definitely both come in, maybe. The double stack, though. Is it going to be possible? I'm not too sure. Pit. Ultras. Fuel up for the entire way, I would say. Yeah. Oh, it's going to start raining again. On lap 9. So it's lap 3. Okay, yeah, definitely come in for the full thing. Fast pit stop. Could we do the double stack and pull it off? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. That is so annoying. Look at this. Because we didn't get a big enough gap, because we're going to pit, we're actually going to fall down the order now. So what turned out to be a good advantage is being completely wrecked by a virtual safety car and a real safety car. Like, it's completely been ruined. Like, if we didn't have those two things, first and second here would probably be first and second here. But because it's not, we're actually going to fall behind with Pernay. Right, gonna have to double stack. Right, gonna have to double stack. Gonna double stack. Balcazar actually left just in time, so there was no double stack. Oh my god! Yes! The double stack worked! The double stack worked! Oh, damn it. Calm down. Wait, don't use fuel. Yes, the double stack worked a treat! Oh, we're back in this! I totally... Oh, yeah, okay, so maybe the calculation must be not calculating a safety car how slow they're going with the safety cars. Yes, get in. We're still 1-2. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, that's what actually worked out then perfectly. Awesome. That's definitely what happened. The calculation doesn't factor in a safety car. So it would have been 13th if there wasn't a safety car. But because there was, that's worked out a treat. And also, the gap was big enough between Balcazar and Pernay that the double stack worked. Awesome, awesome. So now we just have 1 lap left. So now I'm going to put this up to neutral just to get the tire temps up here. By the time we come back in for going green. Right, here we go. Safety car's coming in. Safety car's coming in. Going to push. High. High. Go, 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 go. Okay, still 1-2. Still 1-2. We're still good. Oh, no. Pernay's fallen down the order. Pernay's fallen down the order. Even though I used the freaking same exact mixture as Balcazar. And Balcazar's gone down the order as well. She's second place. I can't use all the fuel, though. I need enough fuel to get to the inter period. I need enough fuel to get to the inter period. All right, I'll keep it like this. High and push, high and push. Nice, even stead. I'm just going to I'm going to take my hands off the mouse. Just leave it like this. So 3rd and 4th at the moment. Just about. Pernay's actually down to 5th now. Down to 6th. I don't know what her problem is at the moment. I think just everyone else is pushing harder. Yeah, just everyone else is pushing harder. Right, we're 1-2 now because everyone's made an early pit stop for inters, but it's not quite yet time for inters. So I'm going to continue on just like we are. Basically, just try and use the fuel, use the tyre wear. Because it's still dry, So we can get a good enough gap here, perhaps. Going to pit with, yeah. I won't be able to double stack them like this, so I need to pit with Pernay early. So Balcazar might suffer here, but I can't double stack them. In terms of the rest of the Grand Prix, ooh, a lot of rain's coming. Right, okay, so in that case, how many laps have we got left? We've got 10 exactly, so I should fuel up for 5.2 and just do half stints. Balance pit stop, right, balance pit stop. Come in. Okay, please make this a good pit stop, guys. Please don't muck this up, guys. Good, good. Comes out, still 2nd place. Awesome, just about, awesome. Oh, on the exit. Ah, frick's sake. She went down 1 place. Okay, again, 5.11. Yeah, okay, park conditions fine. Balance pit stop, yeah. Right. See, I know some of you guys in the comments have an idea that I hate Pernay and I don't concentrate on enough. I want her to do well, but stuff like that just pisses me off. Like, if she really does want good treatment, like the same treatment as Balcazar, then be good enough to not drop down 2 places like this. Like, what are you doing? Right, so both of them on high and pushing. And we're just going to leave it like that. Just going to leave it like that. You know what? Just to make sure that, you know, I'm trying to prefer Pernay in this one. I'm going to let her push. Tell her to push. Right, we got lap 14, 6 laps remaining. Going to pit at the same time as this 2nd place man, Sharp. Right, another set of inters. I mean, we have to fill up fuel anyway. We have to fill up, this would be 5 laps of fuel. The engine wear is not that good, so I'm not going to fill up too many extra laps of fuel. And then can we add a tyre change? Yeah, that's going to be a free tyre change there. Right. That we're going to come out around 16th, so around there. Okay, that's fine, I would say. Yeah, okay. Pit in. So early pit stop for Pernay. Bit of an undercut, basically. Right, she's in. Please make this a good one. Please, please. Okay, good, good. Awesome, awesome. Push out on the inlet, on the outlap. Right, Balcazar's come in. She doesn't have enough fuel to go 1 more lap, so we have to come in. 4.78. Her engine's not good either. Balance pit stop. Not a set of free inters. Right, come in. Okay, Balcazar, please don't have a bad pit stop. Where's Pernay in this? She's 14th. She's right behind Sharp? No, she's not right behind Sharp. She's got a few places left. Good pit stop for Balcazar. Pernay comes across in 4th place at the moment. No, 3rd. Okay, so she didn't lose a position, but she lost some time to Sharp, I think. Right, at the moment, Balcazar's in 1st place, but she's being caught rapidly by Sharp. I don't know if we even have the engine wear for this. This is going to be very, very tight at the end. And Pernay is going down to 3rd. She's trying to... So we've got 2 defensive battles for 1st and for 3rd. Balcazar, how's your engine? Engine's 25%. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. How's your engine? 28%. Right. Let's go overtake mode for a little bit then. Right, Balcazar still in first place. Still got just about enough fuel. Oh, these guys are really, really got a good pace. Even with low... Look, this Sharp's on low fuel and she's catching us. Oh, God, no. Keep it going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, Balcazar, are you going to just about please make it through? Please make it through. Yep, you'll just about make it through. It'll be another win. Awesome stuff. And 4th place... Yeah, 4th place, unfortunately, only. Not a double podium finish. Again. Just frustrating that I can't get both of them right up there. But still, 1st and 4th, that is nothing to be ashamed of. And there's nothing to be annoyed about. There you go, Balcazar, 1st place. Awesome. So in hindsight, we could have gone for the 1st or above sponsor objective. But obviously I didn't know we were going to be battling for 1st place. But there you go, 1-4. Gold trophy. Pernay moves up into 10th of the championship, actually. And the Constructors, we are very much in 3rd. I think we'll very much be coming 3rd. Got new 2 sponsors here. We've got Malt Whiskey and Transantarctic. 1st or above, 2nd or above. Upfront payments higher from Malt Whiskey. And that's, yeah, I mean, it's a nice race bonus for USA, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to carry forward. Not going to matter for the races we got coming up. So, going to take that upfront payment. Right, built the rear wing, so there we go. Now I'm going to add the suspension, risky suspension, onto the improving train. So the only thing we have left is the rear wing that we're not got a risky part on. You can now allocate everything to there. I know, there's good. You can put stuff on reliability, but I literally have no need for anything, like, in terms of reliability. Like, engine was a kind of specific Brazil thing, so not going to bother. Right, rear wing gets done. Awesome stuff. So we can add that to the pile. So remove that. And so every single part we're improving are risky parts. So that will get done 29 days after the race. Probably not enough time that they're going to all max out their performances. But basically what it means is that every single risky part we've got is the highest performing in every single category, you can see by the green highlighting. So that's going to be big thumbs up for next season's car. Right, we're going to travel to Dubai next for the final round of the season. Contracts running down for Balcazar, Pernay, and one of our race mechanics. So I'm not going to do any signing this episode. I'm going to leave that to next episode because I just want to get a general consensus for the car and then for all these contracts. So I'll talk about that later after the race. But let's go to Dubai. Oh, got it. Yeah, must respond. All right, got it. Right, travel to Dubai, please. Right. I don't know what we're going to get. So I'm just going to go safe, because this, look, it's the same amount of money, so may as well just go for 3rd or above. Easy target to get. And then for the tyres, pretty much the same, super soft. And you know what? Just because, you know, it's a fair argument that maybe a reason why Pernay can never match Balcazar, even when I try and give her the best strategy possible, is maybe just the parts. You know what? For this final race, I'm going to give Pernay the best parts. Let's see what that does. Well, less than 2 minutes to go here at Dubai. We're on level 2 for the tyres and the race trim. Such a long lap here at Dubai, actually. 1:45 or something like that. Very long lap. So probably only level 2 will be achieved here. Setup-wise, looking good. I think both have 2 excellents and a great. So looking in top shape for the last race. We'll just have to see, really. The track looks very, let's say, it looks crap. It looks crap. The circuit looks like one of these circuits where it's not going to be great to overtake. So we'll have to see how the strategy is going to go. Tire well probably quite high because it's a high climate. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. I think probably the best race of this episode is probably going to end up being the Brazilian one that we just had. But we'll see for the final race. Maybe some last-minute motivation. And maybe for Pernay with the better parts now for this race. Maybe she can finally show what she's capable of. Let's see. But a big part of it's going to be the luck of the draw here for what we get on the grid. So in Brazil, we got very lucky with a 1-2. Highly doubt that's going to be the case now. But let's see. We're 3rd or above and 1.2 million. So that'll be a nice little perch of money just for next season. But where are we? 11th and 12th. So yet again next to each other. But 11th and 12th. So not quite 1-2, but 11th, 12th. So they just added 10 to their positions. Right, super soft race trim, obviously, just to show you. It is Dubai, so I highly doubt there will be rain. But you never know. You never know. Attacking and overtaking as usual. Fuel-wise, it's an 8-lap tank. So once again, the fuel tank is smaller than the damn tyres will go. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky thing to try and extend the stint, but we'll try our best. 5 red lights. So the final race of the season, and then we can move on to maybe sunnier things in the next one. But we're off, and it is a okay start. Mediocre. 11th and 13th is going to turn 1. Let's speed this up. But Pernay already ahead, so already using the parts maybe to good effect. I don't know. There's a lot of traffic, it looks like, for Balcazar. She's down in 14th place now. She'll come back up into 13th. Pernay struggling to get further than 11th, though. Although, as I say that, jinxed it maybe. No, side by side with 10th for a little bit. There you go. And on to Balcazar. They're doing a bit of tandem overtaking there. Pernay up into 10th. Balcazar, not quite. But let's calm this down now. Let's calm this down. We need to work on these tyre temps and make sure we're going to keep them in a good range. This race is definitely not like Brazil. Not a time to push like a madman every single lap and go pushing. We need to keep the tyre temps nice and even in the middle here to try and extend the stints. Right, lap 3 sit rep. Pernay still in 11th place. Balcazar moved down to 15th, unfortunately. The entire grid now is conserving their tyres. We're on medium, so that's a little bit of an advantage, maybe, of we went conservative a little bit before. Now I'm on neutral, and we're still fine, and we're actually closing up to 10th again, so maybe a little bit of an advantage here now as we close up. But as I said, it looks like a little bit tricky to overtake, and, you know, Pernay makes a move. Gets up briefly to 10th, then comes back down, then gets overtaken. It looks like this track is really not our car's favourite place to be at the moment. Quite annoyingly. We're going to conserve again because the tyre temps are shooting back up. Right, lap 6. I'm literally just trying to follow, sort of, what most of the guys are doing on the grid, but I'm kind of tailoring it to our car at the moment. I'm trying to keep an eye on the tyre temp, but you can see the people like the fake Mercedes, Flores, really conserving their tyres at the moment. They're backing up on their tyres, actually, whereas we're just on conservative with Balcazar and Pernay. So I'm still confident we can come back into this. This is a little bit of a long-term game, taking these tyres as long as we can. I wonder, Flores, not going to come in yet. Not going to come in yet. She's still going. She's actually got a broken neck. But, okay, she's going to come in this lap now, on lap 8, on this lap. So we're going to follow her in. Follow her in with Pernay. Really push in. We're going to come in this lap. Right, going to go another set of super softs. 8 laps of fuel. And balance pit stop. So we'll come in with Pernay. We'll stay out with Balcazar. We've got the fuel to stay out for one more lap, probably. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, it's a good pit stop. Good pit stop for Pernay. So she comes out. Just going to slow this down. What's everyone looking like? Right, they're pushing on the out lap. I'm going to go pushing like that. And then we'll hold station, neutral. Whereas Balcazar, obviously, I've got her pushing in because she's going to come in at the end of this lap. Super softs, fuel options, full fuel option. Park condition looking fine. Balance pit stop we'll go for. She's on low fuel, but she's in the final few corners, so that shouldn't be an issue, I would hope. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. She'll make it through to the end. That's a good in-lap. That's a good in-lap there from Balcazar, to be fair to her. But where is Pernay? She comes down the order. Is it a good pit stop? It's a mistake on Balcazar's pit stop. So Balcazar, even though she did great on the in-lap, not being rewarded equally on the actual pit stop itself. In the middle of this stint, everyone is pushing. Everyone's pushing. And we're falling down the order 11th. This is a very confusing Grand Prix. This is a very confusing Grand Prix. Just got no pace around here. Even with the... Look at the guys up front, backing up. Still got no pace. The car's just not suiting the track, I don't think. 9 laps remaining. We're nowhere near where I thought we'd be, maybe fighting around 6th or 7th. Oh, this is frustrating. We might as well go push then. May as well go push. And high, may as well. Right, 7 laps remaining. Pace is pretty mediocre at the moment. I think everyone's going to make a pit stop this lap. Let's have a look. Nope, no pit stops yet. Okay, so they're going pretty damn long. We're going to continue with them and go along with them. We're going to match their pit stops. Balcazar's absolutely nowhere in this race. Alright, some people have made a pit. Okay, Sharp made a pit stop, but we're going to continue on. Where is... oh, Flores is really down the order there. Right. Going to go overtake mode. Going to come in this lap with Pernay pit. Super softs. Right. We need 5. I'll do 6.9 because we have the engine wear. to really push. I'll go balance pit stop, just not to risk it. Go fast pit stop with Balcazar. I don't know if there'll be a double stack. I don't think there will be. I think there's enough gap between Pernay and Balcazar that there won't be a double stack. But Pernay is trying to overtake someone. But as they come into the pits, here we go. Please, is this going to time right for the double stack? Pretty much perfect. Yes, nice. Okay, good pit stop there. Nice. Excess fuel. Pushing on the outlap. Right, we're 12th. Let's see where let's see what Pernay can do now in 12th place. Let's see what he can do. Pushing as hard as we can towards the end of the Grand Prix. Right, lap 17, we're absolutely getting held up a tree here in a bit of a 4-car train with Pernay. She's down to 12th. Yeah, wow, this has been a terrible Grand Prix for us. No pace at all. It's like Brazil didn't happen. It's like, where on earth did the car from Brazil go? Just no pace around here. Tyres overheating, and the drivers just can't push, and the car's not good enough to conserve the tyres. Yeah, no clue really, no clue. Final lap of the Grand Prix, round the outside for 11th, down the inside. Oh, look at this, so close. Up into 10th on the final lap of the Grand Prix. Balcazar's making her way up into 16th place, but very poor showing for both drivers. And it looks like, I think, just put our hands up and say the car's just not, I think it's just rubbish around this circuit. It's just not our circuit, really. Just don't think so. In Brazil, they can make the difference, the drivers, and the car didn't look half bad, but I think around this circuit, just shocking pace in general. And the race ends like that. So 10th and 13th. Wow, what a bit of a, negative way to end the season off, really. That was such a stark difference to Brazil. But you know what? Doesn't matter, because we're still going to get third, I think. Should be, hopefully. Fingers crossed if Chariot didn't get a double points finish. And we'll be all good, because the prize money is equal. So really, actually, I don't know why I cared too much about it. And we've still got a decent amount of money in the bank. And also we'll get the money we've saved up so far. Because remember, the entire season I've been on high stacks for the finances. So they finish up in 4th and 11th in drivers. And we do finish in 3rd in the constructors. I think that's very successful. To say it's our first season in F1 and we came 3rd. That's, I would say that's very successful. So now we can move on to the final little preparation before I'm going to cut it off for this episode, because I want to kick off the brand new episode with all the new car stuff and really get stuck into it. Also, I do want to ask you guys what we should do about the contracts and everything like that. So, I'm going to look through, just save this. Okay, we lost some money there, unfortunately, but that's fine. Continue on, please. Game, I don't care about, okay. I don't even care about this. Joe's Sharp 1. Okay, brilliant. I don't care. Right. So, things to ask you guys in the comments below. So, we've got Balcazar and Pernay's contracts going under. Now, I know I've read it plenty of times. Contrary to belief, I do read the comments of these videos. A lot of the time, people ask me, I need to sign a better driver. But in reality, I don't know who you want me to sign, because all these guys have teams already contracted. I'm not going to pay 5 million to buy out their contracts. Even if they buy out their own contracts, it's going to be extortionate to pay their contracts. Like 1 million per race. So, in my eye, you know, the next best is, you know, people like this who are on 4 stars, but our 2 drivers are already on 4 stars. So, I think I may just end up re-signing Balcazar and Pernay. I don't see why not. I really don't see a good argument of why not for them. For the staff, the person who did suggest getting a 5-star mechanic, because my balance pit stop has been horrendous, definitely am going to assign a new mechanic to replace Nicole. Danny, I've already got a year contract left, so I don't want to buy him out. So we'll replace Nicole. We won't replace Danny. So I'm going to look at that. 5-star mechanic for Nicole. Drivers, really not sure. I think I may just sign the same 2. If, I don't know, somehow some driver runs out of their contract right at the end there, then I might try and go for it. But I just don't see it. I don't see it. I also think it's just not sensible money management. I don't think there's any point pouring in money to the drivers when we could pour the money into our car. What is this? Just got unlucky. I don't know. I couldn't care. I don't know who that driver is. Right. Anyway, though, that's going to be the end of the season then. End of the episode. Because at the moment we move on to just here. You can see at the moment, going to next season, all 6 of our parts are all the risky parts. That will be a great baseline for next year's car. So looking forward to that, and hopefully we can try and challenge for the title next season. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. Knock on wood. But guys, if you have enjoyed that episode, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. All that good stuff about the drivers and the... what else did I... Was I meant to ask anything else? Oh, the car. Yes, the car. Obviously, the car development, there'll be the engine supplier, fuel supplier, brake supplier, material supplier. Let me know any suggestions. I think a lot of you guys liked what I went with for this season in terms of the different engine fuel kind of things I went for. So just let me know if I should maybe stick with the same theme, maybe even the same manufacturers as I went with this season. So maybe you want to go back to that episode where I chose it for this season and let me know if I should stick with that one. But let me know that as well. If you're new around here, then do subscribe for weekly 4 content. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoyed today, and I'll see you guys next time.